Hello, folks. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. This is going to be a little bit weird for me. I'm using new headphones, and I discovered that they work with the PC being plugged in. King D21, I'm good, thank you. Welcome on in. Sweet Sandy's here. Bubba Guy's back. And Reed Rit wants to know who likes the Spawn Chunks. I like the Spawn Chunks. I might be a little bit biased, but I like the Spawn Chunks. So this is strange for me because normally I, Joel Duggan, if you haven't figured that out yet, normally use an old pair of headphones, pair of earbuds when I stream. They plug into the bottom of my Yeti mic and I can monitor my voice, but I've now switched to over-the-ear headphones. They are the Arctis 9X. They were on sale on Black Friday. And I thought that I was going to have to do Bluetooth with the PC, but it looks like without even turning these on, the Bluetooth is what the battery needs. So I can just plug these right into the Yeti with an aux cable. I had to buy it separately, but it was like $5. So I now have these new headphones, which is great because they're better than earbuds. We'll see how they stand up to a 3-hour stream. However, am I in the right mode? Yes. However, I'm not used to hearing my own voice in the combination of a monitor headphone and over the ear like cups. So I sound like my nose is plugged to me. I think I sound okay to you, but I'm feeling it's odd right now. I might have to turn the game up a little bit to compensate so I don't sound like such a weird thing in my brain. Anyway, welcome on in. This is the Citadel, for those of you that might have heard about it on Spawn Chunks. Spawn Chunks being the podcast that I do about Minecraft with Pixel Riffs. And right now we are in the medieval realm, and I'll show you what's up. I also have a new mod installed for Twitch chat. Always pleased with the dulcet tones of Joel Duggan. Nice. Weekend has not started yet. I guess this might be the official start of the weekend. But Crazy Dave, thanks so much for the host. Appreciate it. So right now we are going to look at what we did last time. So for those of you that might have missed the last stream, I'll bring you up to speed. But we are dealing with a medieval realm where you enter in through this area here, and we've been working on this wheat mill and water wheel for the last few weeks. And then last time, do I have my things set to normal? I do. Last time we added this little wheat field here. We finished up the pathing around the barn. And we added in a road that goes east. And I'll show you on the map. See, this road curves up and is eventually going to go east. And we added in all these tiers of what's going to be farmland. So very similar to what we did over there on the potato farm, we're going to do here, but with wheat. And I might start with that today just to kind of lay out a little bit, just to kind of see where we are. That's right. Time zones are a thing. Time zones are a thing. I still can't get used to coding UTC. I still have to think about it. I am UTC minus 4 hours. I'm in Atlantic Standard Time, for those of you that need to know. It is a custom texture pack, Philip. It's I took the coarse dirt. That's the default coarse dirt, and I just added stuff to it, and then gave it like a percentage. You know, like 5% chance 2 pebbles, 5% chance 3 pebbles, that sort of thing. So right now, you can see I was trying to lay out where these wheat bits are going to be. So I think we'll start with this particular area here. I'll go get some coarse dirt, which we have here. Having a hard time with the visuals today. I thought that this was going to be a easier stream. I guess we'll just do this. I'm not going to leave a lot of room. We might have to bump this out. say probably to there. Right. So what'll be nice about this is that I feel like this bit might be... Yeah, so I feel like the first bit of wheat is probably going to be here. Really don't know how to handle this. Yeah, that's going to be strange, isn't it? Maybe the thing to do is just to have this be a full thing of wheat. I kind of wonder if we have to change this front part. Yeah, let's do that. We'll grab the andesite and the... Uh-oh. Oh, cobble's down the other end. Right. We're going to do something else today too. We've got a building that I want to work on, but I have to go get the cobble from there. We're going to work on this later. Greetings from Manitoba. Very cool, Connor. Thanks for coming in. Always good to see a fellow Canadian. Let's grab this. Grab that. That. I'm just going to need all of these things. And maybe we'll set up like over here, out of the way. Yeah, so I didn't really get into it at the start, but if you're new, the Citadel is a survival server with a couple of friends. You do bank citizens and chat to see what's up with that. And it's been up for, what, 3.5 years, I think? Mm-hmm. Zerus09, yes I did. Yes I did. I wonder if there's a way to control... I've got a new app called Twitch Bridge, and it's meant to... obviously it shows the chat from Twitch here, but I don't know if I like it. I find it quite distracting. So let's just go with copying everything. Oops. Let's get rid of all this. Bump that out by a block so it'll feel a little bit more useful. And even then, I feel like we might have to go with just straight 45s. I'm not really sure. Right. If I was here and I had wheat on an angle, I wonder if we can get away with actually just straight rows here. I wonder if that would look okay. What I'm going to do, I'll grab... I think I have to go get some seeds. Loving the can't speak. Loving the medieval area so far. I think I'm getting into PC gaming, big Apple guy, but not sure if it's the right fit or not. Whew, I don't know if I'm the right guy to ask. You can get a decent PC now quite cheaply. Are they in here? They're in there. Crap. But I've had a lot of issues. Twitch bridge with one monitor. That makes more sense, Stephen. Maybe that's why I'm finding it distracting. I mean, it's nice to catch a couple of messages, but I don't know. Is there a way to reduce the, like, how much text just shows up? Is that like a Minecraft setting? There was nothing in the Twitch bridge settings. But as far as gaming PC, if you're starting out and you're not sure, I would go with like stuff from the previous year. So like now that there's new Intel 10th gen chips, like look at the 8th and the 9th gen stuff. Well, 9th gen would be where to go because you'll save $100 or more on a processor. I would try to build it, honestly, if you're getting into it. If you can afford an NVIDIA card, I would look at the 3080 and see if you can't future-proof. It's all Minecraft settings. You can add delay in vanilla, I reckon. I don't need a delay. I just need a, like if 3 people or 4 people chat at once, then maybe the only 3 lines would be enough. Let's just find out together. Options, chat settings, chat shown, commands only, hidden, chat shown. Web links, chat opacity, chat text size. Ooh, hey, we can do that maybe. Take that down to like 75. Width, unfocused height, 90 pix. Let's take that down to 64. Suggestions, narrator, chat shadow. Done. That might be better. It's going to be hard to see some people's usernames, but that's all right. Yeah, like that actually might be, even though they're straight, because the farm is angled, that might be the way to go. Let's just see. Grab the hoe and we'll grab some seeds out of this one. Yes. It's still so strange having my voice in my head like this. Well, that worked out as far as the actual row is concerned. So we'll try this. The problem with this is that if you see the rows, you'll be able to see straight down them. And if you go over here, you'll see one of the reasons why I have these rows of crops offset on an angle is because when you go up to the edge of the crops, you can see down, but it's such a small corridor, and it's too big if you make it too close together. So we'll try a different one on the other side there too. Thanks. The wheat texture was something I borrowed from Jersey Boy, but then I added more of a golden color to it. His was pretty pale, and I just decided to give a more of a golden color to match Minecraft. So alternatively, I think the way to go over here would be to actually go at this angle. So maybe like 1, 2, 3. Nope, we got a raid coming in. Cole Sear, raided with a party of 4. Thanks for sharing your viewers. It doesn't really work, does it? We are working on a medieval farm, for those of you just coming in. And 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, trying to do some crop patterns. Yeah, that doesn't work very well either, does it? Okay. Let's try a slightly larger space. And we'll go with maybe what we've done over there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 1. So we'll just take the first space that has 2 bits. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, over 1 to there. I did this thing on the other side where we had a path that went all along the wall. Tended to work better. Yeah, see, that runs pretty much parallel. I think we have to switch this to 2x2s. Oop. Well, this has to go anyway. It's one of those things where it's such a small space. A little bit tricky. That would be, oops, 2 there. I think we might have to change the directions. I think that might be what I'm overlooking here. I think what probably has to happen is that as we round these corners, we have to switch the direction. So like if we take this out and then do that, and then on this particular spot, go back to this. That gives us a different direction. Cosmic Dancer gifted tier 1 sub to Alistair McFly. 113 gift subs on the channel from Cosmic. Thanks so much, Cosmic. And hello, Alistair. I didn't see you come in, sir. Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate your help with the chat bridge. Although, quick question, because I think I might actually turn it off for now, is how do I turn it off? Adopt a mod. Cosmic, that's brilliant. I don't know if you've come up with that, whether you're bringing that in from a different channel, but that's funny. What's the weather like on the East Coast? It is over, well, it has been overcast all day, but since it's now 3 o'clock, the sun is starting to go down. So it, Twitch disable. Cool, thanks. Cool. Mercy buckets. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. I think we'll have to curve it around. It will look cool once it all starts to grow up. But I think that might be the best solution is as this kind of rounds the corner, we'll have to round the direction of the crops. The Waffle Shark. Great username, and thank you. Day's been good so far. I'm behind on editing the Citadel Cafe. I just had some real problems with audio being out of sync. I had to reformat my Mac 2 weeks ago, and I have not... Some of the things I've overlooked are causing problems, like recording in 41 kilohertz as opposed to 48 kilohertz, which is the frequency of my mic. And so Megan and I, our recordings were off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, this would be one here. And then I guess we would go to here. See, I'm not a big fan of that. Now that we're on the straightaway, I want to keep things going. But honestly, this is such a small part here. We'll probably just do this. So you can see I had to kind of like change the angles as I went around the corner. Something like this we'll probably remove, or we could put like a barrel or something there. Because I had to do the same thing over here. You'll notice like the angle of the path changes as the arc goes around. So the straight line seemed to be better for larger areas. Although I don't hate this. I just think it would be probably better in another, like it doesn't feel like it'd be the right direction, but I mean, it feels like it would be what they would do from a utility standpoint, but the amount of detail in every last block is impressive. Hey, Hollett, thanks very much. I like to think of it as like a thoughtful building kind of process where I'm just trying to think about like how a farmer would walk around. Although I'm seeing, we have to do, I want to say maybe even 2 blocks down here. We have to, this wall is going to be pulled out. We're not going to have enough room to do anything here. So we'll do 2 there, probably another 2 there, and then I'll just copy all this stuff. So 2 there, that goes there, that goes there, out to here, and then I guess there. Oh, did I run into stuff? So then the path would go here. Bit of a protectionist attitude makes a pretty solid build, if I do say so. Yes, oh well, you have walked into the right stream. I am definitely a perfectionist, to say the least. I keep on forgetting to eat, though. And thanks, Waffle Shark. That's nice. I'm glad people get it, some satisfaction of it, because a lot of what I see in very popular streamers and popular YouTubers is usually a lot of really manic content. Like, it's very fast-paced, and it's, hey, rah! You know, like I don't want to name any names, but I definitely feel like I see that a lot. So I'm trying to create my own little chill niche here. So how do we want to do this side then? I guess what I should do is follow what's happening here. Do I want that to go out farther? Oh, that's a no-no. I screwed up there. Yeah, hold on. We don't want that. This has to come out a little bit anyway. Yeah, I think that'll work. Because then we could do wheat here, I guess. Does that work? This map mod has been very, very handy. Yeah, so we'll then do... see how that looks. This is just a bit of an eyeball. We might remove this one. Don't usually like to do those on that kind of a row, but I think we did that over here. Yeah, one of them has to be on that kind of angle. Okay. Oops. I think this is going to work out. Usually it's 3-in-1 and 4-in-1 are the two patterns that work the best for this, for anybody that's looking to do this kind of thing. So it's 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3 over 1, and then you just kind of keep on going. And you'll see that tends to work pretty well. Do you lose blocks into the farmland sometimes? Oh, we've reached the end. At least the end of what I know what I want to do. I'm not sure about this area yet, so we have to figure something out. And actually here, it's more than likely we're probably going to change the way that this goes. So let's do that there, that there, and then I think we will probably, yeah, we'll have to do this. Just for now. Because we have to turn this corner. Yeah, we'll have to remove this, switch this to there. Right, and that'll get us going in this direction. Oh, I'm out of seeds. Do I have any more? Just a little bit. Is there no links allowed, or can I link a picture of a build I did related to the last time's gatehouse? It's only mods and subs that can do links. I think VIPs as well. But yeah, I keep it like that to keep the unfortunate links out of the chat room, we'll call it. Oh, now I'm on a coarse dirt. Nope. So here we can do maybe come up this way. You might have to do another one at the 45. This all ends up looking really cool, and the thing is, like, you never spend any time actually walking around in it, because once it's built, it's just meant to be walked by, not walked through. But oh, I went by the bed. Zyrus09 subscribed to tier 1. Thanks very much. I appreciate the support. It helps keep these weekday streams going. And now that you're a sub, you can check out the Discord. If you go to Bang Discord in the chat, you'll get links on instructions about how to connect your Discord and your Twitch. And then you can join my Discord channel. So that's not the best. Let's take this one out. And change this one. Yeah, that's a bit better. All right, now over here, I really don't know what's going on. I guess we'll just do this. And path here. Does that make sense? That sort of makes sense. Ah, except for this. Wait a minute. This one. So I think curving things around makes more sense than this, although this ends up, that just is so nice and tidy. I think I might leave that for now. I am definitely not happy with this stuff though. So I think we'll leave that for now. And I'll have to figure that out. Readrit, hi. I already said hi. All right. I'm wondering, I don't want to change the volume. I'm using the mic. Unfortunately, the Yeti, the version of the Yeti that I have does not differentiate between game volume and your own voice volume, which is annoying. Now, did I mess this up at all? 2, 2, 3, 2. Oh, okay. We're good. Weird bit of grass up here. which would probably just be wheat. But then maybe we'll do I have grass here? Maybe in the pink one. Haha. Wow, that doesn't work at all. Maybe we'll put a bush or something there. Fence post, a barrel, something. We'll work that out. And this tree, I like it. I think I might just want to move it closer to the road. I wish there was easier ways to do that. I guess we could leave it there. We would just have to like plant around it. Leave that spot green maybe. So like wheat would go here. I think that lines up with this spot below. No. I guess first things first. Path. Oh, shovel's getting low. Probably here. Okay. See how we do end up having these little like weird pie-shaped pieces. So I think maybe here we'd have a path. And then this would be wheat. Leaving this little like green spot here. And that kind of lines up with what's happening over here. And then over this side, we'd have to do the same path here. But then start to curve it again. I've already outgrown my cave, yeah. Didn't take very long. It's a little thin, but I think it works. And then this will just all be wheat. We out? No. The reason I wanted to do this first is because while we're doing other things on the stream today, this wheat will grow up. So we'll have a chance to come back and see what it looks like. I think we might end the path sooner down there. We'll just do this. Do you like building modern builds? Yes, I do. We have a modern city here on the server. What we did on the server, because it's such a long-running Minecraft server at 3.5 years, we have different realms on the server. So if you feel like you want to build in a medieval style, you can come here. If you feel like you want to build in a modern style, you can go to the modern city. And then we've got Dartmouth Meadows is just kind of like free-for-all Minecraft. It's basically like, don't make anything really obnoxious next to your neighbor, but you know, feel free to do what you want, sort of deal. All right, so here, I don't want to do the straight rows like we did over there. I think we're going to have to go in the old 45 angle one. I don't know, I feel bad about not being able to describe some of what I'm doing, but it's like, it's hard to figure out how to articulate it sometimes. These kind of like ribbon-shaped ones seem to work out really well. We'll do that there. Oh, that won't work. Yeah, so I have to change the angle here again. It does provide a fun challenge sometimes. Kind of giving yourself these little borders. I'm looking forward to doing the city because the border that I've given myself in the city will kind of like dictate where you can and can't make buildings. I feel like this could just be all crops. Yeah. Sleep time. Your names are wrong in that command? Are they really? Stephen. ESC. Is it? Oh, your yeah, the link is right, but your names are wrong. Correct. Yeah. I can switch that. Cosmic, don't let me forget to do that on the break if you don't mind. Please and thank you. Cosmic, can you change that? Are you must be able to change that. It should be Steven instead of Sharky, and then where it says the username, it should be Steven ESC, right? Unfortunately, the way that it lists sometimes in chat, it makes it look like your name is next to Megan's link. Where were we here? Right, this funky bit over here. Here, I think we'll just do all wheat right to the edge. See how that looks. Yeah, we're gonna have a challenging part right here. It's not gonna be easy. It's almost the kind of thing where like right here you'd almost want to put like a stair or something more functional. Yeah, I think that actually might be what we do. Dirt slabs. Where do you find the inspiration for my builds? I like things like Lego Ideas. It's a good website. I like ArtStation. ArtStation comes with a little asterisk in that sometimes the content on ArtStation is not family friendly. So just when you go to ArtStation, just go there knowing that it could be a little bit adult, but not like in a gross way. Just in a fine art kind of like sometimes there's figure drawings that might not have any clothes or things like that. But it's a great website. Very talented people on ArtStation. I quite like it. What else? I try not to copy other Minecrafters. I'll get ideas. Like I lift little ideas from like Mythical Sausage and stuff all the time, and like just how he does roofs or like little things like that. But I haven't done like I don't tend to copy other people's builds, but it's always nice when you can get some inspiration from other Minecraft players. Odysseys. Like, I think that solves the problem of this not being wide enough to actually have crops on it. We can just use this as like a row. So it'll be a little bit weird, but, I think it'll be fine. Zero Fox, great to see you. Thanks for the lurk. Much appreciated. We need to do something with this staircase. It's easy to see going up this road. As much as you can do a smooth slope in Minecraft, but it feels very nondescript coming down. We need some like a little bit of, the odd andesite in here would not be the end of the world. Yeah, it helps a little bit coming down to be able to see like the overlapping colors. Might even put in some gravel or something. Cool. Well, I think that kind of solves the issue that I was having, which is like where were we going to put all the wheat and stuff. I think we will do more up here. It's not going to be clear until it actually grows in as to whether or not it feels large enough. PL Sire, hello. Doing well, thanks. Yeah, it will be difficult until we can get all the wheat to grow up. But it's going to be cool to see like the gray stone and then the yellow wheat. Because you're not going to see that much of it, of course, because the wheat's going to be too high like this. And so most of the stone is going to end up being hidden, which is going to be really cool. So we can put some of this stuff back. We are going to need more coarse dirt before the day is out. That is for sure. Oh, what is going on? Need to reorganize here. Wood box can go back in here. Log box. That's good. Andesite somewhere here. This goes back in there. Right, now we need gravel. Dirt. And we'll turn more of these into slabs. It's so strange with these headphones because they are over-the-ear headphones. They cancel out so much noise that, like, when I'm not talking or when Minecraft is not making any noise, it sounds like so silent. It's eerie. It's so strange. Oh, we're full. Gross. So much dirt. Okay, bushes. I guess we'll just leave in here for now. Gravel, and we'll leave those there. How do you like the sound quality, though? Oh, the sound quality of the earphones is great. And actually, Stephen, you were asking about this earlier. We were talking off stream. So the Arctis 9X is what I'm using. It has wireless, it has Bluetooth, and then you can plug it in with an aux jack, like a 3.5 millimeter jack. Earlier today, I was testing them and I had them on with the aux jack plugged into the bottom of the microphone. I'm guessing because the microphone is powered via USB, right now my headphones are not on. I did not turn them on, but I can hear everything just fine. And that's awesome. That means that while I'm sitting here streaming for 3 hours, I'm not running down the battery on the headphones, although the headphone battery is something like 20 hours. So that's cool. I don't think, without turning them on, I can't change the equalizer settings, and I have yet to download the app that goes on your Windows PC that then allows you to plug them in via the USB-C cable and change the equalizer presets and stuff. I haven't messed with that yet. But on the headphones themselves, there's a button that you can cycle through, like flat equalizer, bass boost, and then there's 2 other ones, and I couldn't decide which one I liked. So I'm currently using, I think, the flat equalizer just because it's just a neutral whatever. But the only thing that's weird about them right now is because I have them plugged into the Yeti, I can hear my voice in my head on top of having the earphones on, which makes you sound like you can hear your voice in your head anyway. So I'm hearing much more of me on the stream than I normally do. But this is fine. The issue for me is not the headphones, it's the Yeti. The Yeti volume control controls both my voice and the in-game volume. So I can't have both. So I don't normally play with Minecraft up like super loud. But we might have to do that just to kind of like have it feel a little bit more balanced for me. I'll have to mess with it, so we'll have to see how that goes. Alternatively, I could not plug into the Yeti. I could have a longer cord and plug into the back of the PC, and that would work too. But it's nice to know when I've muted myself by accident and I forgot to unmute it, because then it will it lets me know immediately before the chat goes, "We can't hear you. You have no sound." So, but I have to take a break. If you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour for about 5 minutes. I need to refresh my coffee, which I only took like 3 sips of, which was dumb, because that's now cold. But when we come back, we will head on down to the gate, and I think we'll start working on the gate. And I've got this as a build reference, so we'll be working on this. If you do Bang Inspiration in chat, you'll get a link to the artist page if you want to have a closer look at that. And while I'm working on it, I can actually pop it up in the top left-hand corner here. So I'll leave that up for the build when I come back. But I will be back in just 5 minutes. Give me just a few. Oh, guess it's daytime now. You gonna die soon? Jeez. Nothing. Okay, so let's can put some of this away. I'll need all of those things. Certainly have enough of that. Should be good. It's Chinchilla. Wow. I was reading the chat. I did not see this guy. Jeez. It's a heck of a welcome. Oh, thanks very much, Chinchilla. That's nice of you to say. It's still in progress. Like, as you can see, my very sleek, minimalist wagon needs some work. Like, I just said, like, you know, we'll eventually put a wagon there, but I don't know what to do yet. So that's where it is. But this is what we've been working on for the last couple weeks. Is the wheat mill, the water wheel. We've got a couple of barns back there, and then this whole wheat field. We kind of planted all the wheat today. You can see what it looks like from above. I think we should maybe. Oops, this map. I don't know why that map does that. Has anybody that uses this map mod noticed that? I think we'll probably actually bring these walls all the way down to the riverbank. So we'll probably put wheat here as well. Just looking at this, and it feels a little small compared to all this. So I feel like we should expand up here. We'll probably go right over this lake over here, and we'll probably fill this in as well. We'll probably go down to that other side, just to say we did it. We might even move the wall. That might actually be a thing to do too. Yeah, that might make sense, because then we could run the wall up to the bridge. But anyway, we're switching gears. We're going to work on this. So I will unhide the build reference. We were discussing on stream last time, Thursday? No, yesterday was Thursday. Wednesday, I guess. We were discussing about this build, and I need to adjust the road here. So that's the first thing we're going to do. But right now, I'll pop the big one up just so that everybody can really get a good look. We're starting with the lower left-hand side. I don't think I'm going to build all of this. I just like the small gate with the little wooden walkway above it. And I like the asymmetry of the two different towers. So I'm going to put a little tower over here, the little one. The big one's going to go up here. I've made this a little bit too big, I think, so we're going to reduce the size of this. And I think this is also too tall. I think what we can do, because I added a couple of slabs in here in between streams, just kind of wrap my head around this, we can pull this whole thing down by a block, right? Because what I wanted to have was the distance between these stairs and the edge of this. And originally I had to have them up a whole block, but now that we've got the slab in here, we can bring them down, and it's a much cooler, much more balanced look to it. And so I think we will stick with that. I'm still not certain about the thickness of everything in here. We're going to have to play with that a little bit. But what I want to focus on is getting this and this to be the right height and the right size, and how we're going to attach the walls. And the other thing is that I don't like how little room we have here. And so I think what we're going to end up doing is we're probably going to change the height of this road. See right here where it goes up a notch, then it goes down a notch. I think what we're going to do is bring this all the way over so that this connects up to here. Well, first we're going to push this back. So we'll set up shop over here where I was before. And let's just do this. Actually, we should probably put this closer to here. Brought the bed. Put the bed there. I wish you could pick block shulker boxes of the same color. That would be very handy. Coarse dirt. Probably don't need a lot of that right now. Let's go with log box, wood box. Okay. All right. Lost my train of thought. Let's put you up here. And I'm going to need a new shovel for sure. Oh, that's a slow shovel. Neither one of these are fast. Efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Do I have enough levels? Probably not. $28. Crap. All right, we'll just have to be careful with the shovel, I guess. Breaking 2 and mending. $26. 24. That's not the right box. Whoa. We're almost out of chicken. Maybe before I get going here, I should go and make a quick trip to the meadows. Refill on those things. Might not be a bad idea. Yep. Sorry to interrupt the beginning of the build, but I think it's time to head. We're going to go back to Dartmouth Meadows. I need to grab some quick XP and get some more food. Because I don't like diamond armor. I think it looks dumb. Plus it makes the server a little bit hard. And I've got a diamond helmet. No, I don't have a diamond helmet. Oh, I was using the iron helmet for the underwater work. That's right. Normally I have a gold helmet and netherite boots. Which I'm wearing netherite boots. Yeah, it's less about the challenge. It's mostly just, I mean, elytra without a chest plate, like it doesn't matter whether you're in diamond or not. Elytra just takes off so many hit points that you might as well just wear whatever you feel like. I wish we could do more with armor. I'd like to, now that I'm playing with a little bit more of a, you know, vanilla plus, you know, with a couple of quality of life mods, I'd like to do something where you could change. I'd love to be able to dye iron armor, you know, paint it or something to make it a little bit more unique. But like, you only ever see your, you know, you don't get to see the chest plate if you're wearing elytra. Netherite boots cover up most of the pants, so like it's really just kind of silly. Yeah, but I've got the enchantments on the helmet, Bombland. So I already have the enchantments. I don't need the turtle helmet. Plus, collecting turtle shoots is just so time consuming. Yes. Yeah, we'll risk it. I didn't grab my gold helmet. If I have to kill piglins, so be it. Don't see any. We're not going to be working underwater anyway. So I needed chicken, and I wanted to try and improve that shovel. We can repair one and then try to get enough XP to combine the other two. That's the wrong map. Crap. I did that again. I might have to reset these maps. I'm the OP on the server, so I don't have cheats on. I'm just the admin. Whoa. I'm on fire. So we'll go over to the chicken farm, get some chicken first. Yikes. Getting low. We might have to get something else for food in the modern area. We don't have any food sources in the modern realm. Bo Day subscribed to Tier 1 for 15 months in a row. Very impromptu semi-server tour. Yes, it is indeed. And actually, I'm going to take you someplace where I don't normally go. We established that the... oh. I guess there's a creeper hole here? Is this what Steven was fixing? Probably. We don't normally go here. I'm going to go to the spider spawner. We've got a triple spider cave spawner at the bottom of the mine. So we're going to go over here and see if we can quickly get some XP. Yes, as a matter of fact, Desical 150, if you watch the last VOD, so the VOD from Wednesday, December 1st, I think, that's all we did was terraform and talk about terraforming. I was doing the crops that you just saw earlier on the stream. All right, so this, we need the spider sword. I need this in my off end. And then I need to turn this on. We should start to see spiders here pretty quickly. It's so funny on the map, you get to see the outside entrance to it. Oh, I didn't think that would actually show up, get caught up there. That's interesting. That's not good. That's new. I actually don't mind that the, it's better than string being caught there because that would be a problem. It's going to repair the elytra too, that's good. No, it needs to be a stair block. Because the spiders can fit out through a half slab. But I don't want the spider eyes, so I'm kind of glad they're all getting stuck. Weird that the string actually came through. I wonder if it's... Why is it not getting sucked up by the hopper? Hold on. We can let those build up. Why is that not... Is this full? No. You're stuck there. There's nothing in these. I've never had the water mechanics put those things onto the block before. If you get any spider eyes, please can you drop them off at my house in the meadows? Even better than that, I can show you where there are spider eyes by the gallon. Remind me when I leave this, I'll show you where the spider eye storage is. Do you know about the storage above the mine, Alistair? You should. There's string and wool and stuff. Yeah, but this is new. I've not seen stuff get caught on the upside down on the stair before. Because that shouldn't happen. Because the fence is there so that you don't get hit by the spiders, right? Yeah, something is not, it's not getting sucked up. Everything, the overflow goes to the trading hall greenhouse. It's a private server, Deskel. It's not for anyone to join. Alistair and I are good buddies. Yeah, so this, if there's nothing in the trading hall, this would explain why. That's right, I forgot about that, Alistair. You were the first guest on the Citadel. This is a little bit slow. Elytras are repaired, though. Well, you can always check out the Discord community, Daskel. It's patreon.com/JoelDuggan. There's a number of people that play. The server Infinity Cove is my patron server, and that has basically the same setup as the Citadel. A couple of data packs, single player sleep, all that kind of normal stuff. We modeled both after Hermitcraft, so if you watch Hermitcraft and you like Hermitcraft, then these are kind of the same spirit. Thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, that's annoying that these things are not getting sucked up anymore. I wonder if it's like a symptom of the water. This is such a hard thing to troubleshoot too, because you have to block off the spider parts. I think I have a failsafe on it. I don't remember. That turns everything on. I don't think I have a block. No, I don't have an auto block. But yeah, this hopper is not sucking things up from... I wonder if there's like a missing hopper minecart or something. I had to destroy all entities in the area one time, and I did it by accident. And I think the problem may have resulted in the fact that we're missing a hopper minecart. Yeah, this is one of those farms that you're kind of meant to let the stuff build up. But let's see here. Let's grab some scaffolding here. Can I not put it anywhere? Nope. Can't put any scaffolding. Aha. Well, there's a spider there. That's weird. Yeah, it does not look like there's a hopper minecart in that solid block, and that's probably one of the reasons why everything is backing up and being caught there. So the next time I come here, I'll have to take a minute to sort it out. Alright, that'll do for now. What did I need? 24 levels, I think? Pesky spiders get everywhere. They do indeed. Yeah, hopper minecart would have been an entity, yeah. Yeah, I think I messed this up. We don't use this very much. Most people use the gold farm or the ender. Although the ender is still surprisingly slow. Just so I get my English right, if something is silent, it is quiet, right? I have seen quiet used in the same context often. Silent would be no sound. Like silent would be absolutely no sound. Whereas quiet is usually some sound, but of very low volume. Would people in the chat agree with that? I'm not a dictionary, but I think that's probably pretty close. Thanks. Bomb, I think... Is it Switzerland that you're from? Switzerland or Sweden? I kind of like how these spiders look at you right before I get to smack them. Switzerland, right. Okay, I was right the first time. So, do you, is French your first language? Or German? If you don't mind me asking, that is. German, but we had to learn French in school, right? I know a little bit of French, but I don't know any German. Except for good morning. I follow a couple people on Instagram that are German. This is taking a while. Well, while this builds up, I can show you guys what's going on. We've got spawners in here, and they get caught up on the walls now, but they're supposed to flow down there. And there's 3 of them. I don't know if there's another way to look in on the other 2. There's another spawner here, and there's another spawner down there. Maybe what I'll do is I'll show you folks after we light it back up. You might know more French than I can remember. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember very much French. I stopped in like grade 7 or 8. So I was only 15. 14. Well, we'll get to level 24 fast enough, I think. I'm just trying to think if there's any other place that's fast enough without the hassle of going all the way to the gold farm. We only have a couple of XP server on this XP plates on the server. All right, let's turn this on. Now that it's lit up, you guys will be able to see. So yeah, this is why it's so slow, is that there's all these guys up here getting caught. I don't know why. But then there's another spawner there, one there, and the other one is just over there. And so all of these places, they're not supposed to be able to go over those signs. Don't really understand that. And they tend to fight the current quite readily. And this is all up underneath where I stand, right there. So I feel like we might have to do something up there to prevent them from, like, pathing towards me. Because that's a real pain. That was a bigger chunk. They just crawled right over the sign, so I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what might be the best way. Yeah, Zero Fox, I'm the same way. Like, I remember some of the remedial verbs and stuff, but... And I know some words in French, just like, you know... Things like gâteau for cake, and... I mean, my accent's terrible. I do, but I don't... I've got friends that have to have, you know, fluent in French for work, like my buddy Chad. Well, his wife is French, but he's also military, so he's bilingual. Steven, are you bilingual? Very close to it, I think. But yeah, for those that don't know, I'm Canadian, so the second language in the country is French, which is why we learn French and Americans learn Spanish as part of their curriculum. Stephen ESC speaks British, does he? That's right, Alistair. I guess you guys would learn Latin over in the UK, wouldn't you? Nice, Stephen. Very cool. Yeah, we're going to have to fix this because this is, that's a lot of string. I think they're all getting built up in the wrong spots here, so I'm going to give up on this. Apparently the book of instructions is missing, so we'll have to replace that. Try to clear this out a little bit. Yeah, that wasn't getting caught before. Anyway, I'll show you what should be happening. So the spider eyes and the string should be entering in this hopper line. So right there, they should be entering in the this is also, they're getting caught here too, so we'll have to fix that. I don't know exactly how we're going to do that. I might have to reroute these hoppers around this glass. So I'll put this on the to-do list of things to fix. Anyway, these things should be getting all of the drops. So we should be getting string, spider eyes, and string. And then this should start spitting them out, right? It's just a straight up clock. Just kind of spoots them out. And you'll see... I don't have the sword on me, that's good. They go... out here. So everything comes down this waterway and gets taken down. And I'm not going to run right by the water because I'll start picking stuff up. But you'll see, as we get farther down here in the mines, this goes all the way back, and it goes all the way back up to the entrance. But I'll show you where it goes. So yeah, takes a right-hand turn here. Zigs and zags. And then I have a really cool contraption down here, actually, which I quite like. So this is a splitter to handle the pure volume when it's actually working. So this clock rotates left and right with water. And so there's 4 droppers here. So half of the drops go to one side and half of the drops go to the other, just so that the droppers don't get overloaded. And then they get sent up to the storage system, and I'll show you the storage system now. Is it where you used to have your bed at the main entrance? Yeah. Yeah, it's right up here. I'll show you. Splitter's a neat idea. I'm really proud of that. I didn't design the clock. I think it's a etho or a... I think it's an etho clock, but I designed the splitter. Yeah, so in here, Alistair, there's lots of eyes. Like there's 2 chests worth, you know? I'm not seeing... Okay, so the string is probably coming into one of these. Not seeing the string come up anywhere. Ah, bubble column is also broken, it looks like. Although that shouldn't matter. Looks like they're getting caught somewhere. Okay. We'll have to fix this. So that's why this stuff is not going... Because this goes down and connects to the underground, and that connects to the storage system in the greenhouse, but there's something wrong with this line in a number of different places, so we'll have to figure out where that is. Be a fun project. I may not do that on stream. That's usually kind of tedious. But yeah, help yourself to the spider eyes, Alistair. There is a metric ton. There's a lot. I don't think I have another efficiency shovel here. Or do I have a book? Do I have an efficiency book? Nope. Oh, wait a minute. These just don't have mending. Efficiency 2. Fortune. See, I don't want fortune, but I can If you use the grindstone, it removes all of the things, right? Fortune 3. I'll take this one, just in case. Ginger the Lily, hello! Came in at a very awkward time. Help yourself to the spider eyes. Ginger's like, wait, what? No! I don't want an arrow. Thank you. Dislike. Interesting dinner conversation. Pass the zombie flesh, please. I think it was raining, but I don't know if it was daytime or nighttime. I don't remember. Alright, so now we have... that only took a half an hour. Jeez. Now we have the stuff that we can remove the land that I need to remove. Poisonous potatoes. I have a poisonous potato. I found one here. I realize we're talking about different languages in chat, but I'd appreciate it if everybody can keep English only. It makes it easier for the mods to figure out what's what. And plus, I don't speak anything other than English, so you're not going to get a response out of me. Hey, Cosmic Dancer and I on the exact same wavelength. We're like one hive mind, Cosmic. Together, we could rule the world. So obviously the road hasn't been done here. I don't know if I'm going to keep this or if we're going to fill this in to this height. I think we might fill this in. But I want to remove some land down here. Hey, Pinky and the Brain was one of my favorite cartoons. One of the guys that I actually interviewed on Comics Coast to Coast years ago, Will Terrell, he worked on the new Animaniacs cartoon, which is super cool. What do I need? I need this. It's like, why is there no ender chests? Because I have not placed it yet. So that'll work for now. I do not care about this. And efficiency 2. What was the other shovel that I had? Efficiency 2, efficiency 4. So it's... oh, right. It's the mending one that I wanted to combine with things. Efficiency 2. I don't want to combine the fortune. Right. Oh. We could just put mending on this one. And then it's only on breaking that we're dealing with? How much? Oh, anyway, too late now. Oh well. Okay. We'll sort this out later. So I think I want this. I'm trying to think about how high I want this. So to bring back the reference image, and I'll look at the big one right now. Obviously everything there is on the same height. And so what I need to do is decide on the height of the road here. And I think I'm actually okay with this height. So we're going to grab some dirt and some grass and fill this in. No, sorry, not there. Down below. And this is just the center for us to be able to find the center of the build later. Not sure what's going to happen after this, but we can worry about that later. In terms of like this direction, no idea. Problem for future Joel. Yeah, exactly. So yes, I think if we looked at these, I prefer, well, maybe it did look better the other way. I think I'll just take, I guess I could make it more narrow. Would that work? That would give us more leeway here. If I brought everything across here. No, that needs to be pretty flat. Because we could, I guess we could make this more narrow here. Need stone bricks. Just make some. So we change that to be different texture or different level. And then this would be different. I guess we'll have to do it on both sides to really see what it looks like. So it's this one. It's a little smaller. I don't know if I like that. That's what I was thinking it would look like. This one? So I think I like the larger opening, although this would give us more leeway for like something like this. We could go in there with a different texture. Hey Dwayne, how's it going? Good to have you in here. And you're very welcome. Thanks for the lovely email. Whoops. Thanks. Yeah, we're working on some preliminary scale decisions as how big we're going to make this. I think I liked it better with the wider door. What do you guys think? Here's the big version. I think I prefer, I don't know, that looks okay. I definitely want to lower this. Like this is definitely coming down regardless of what we do. So we can work on that while we try to decide. And I don't know if I'm going to keep this log. I think I might switch it out for stripped something. Oh, is this spruce? I can just strip this. That'll be fine. Hey Corey, how's it going? Yeah, this is still so weird to hear my voice this loud in my ears. I know professional radio folks are used to it, and even though I'm a professional podcaster, like it's still... When I podcast, I don't actually listen to my voice in my headphones. It's one of the things I don't do on the Mac. I have the extra stairs? No, they fell. That's right. That's why we have scaffolding. So we'll go grab some logs. Need those. We'll probably need some of those. We will probably need some of these, some of those. And I want to say maybe some of these. Oh, I don't mind listening to my own recordings. That's fine. It's not that. It's hearing it live with a monitor that I find hard. This was the middle, which I think was a pillar. We had a window there and a window there. All right, this was 3 wide. And then we had window, window. Whoops. That should be that. See if that looks good. I can't remember if I wanted to make that 3 tall or only 2 tall. I think I had the windows lower, didn't I? On the previous build. I think I put the screenshot on Twitter. If someone goes to twitter.com/JoelDuggan, can you see whether I have the windows here or there? I think they're there. I think this is only 2 tall. But I like that work. We could even fix it up a little bit with some trapdoors. No, I think we'll leave them up. Windows are on the bottom. Thank you, Pineapple Princess. Appreciate that. We could even... Well, no, that wouldn't work. So we could have lowered this even more. But that doesn't work. So yeah, if the windows are on the bottom, then we'll have to change that. And I think what I'll do is I'll put a permanent thing back here. That was a good guess. Yeah, so we'll do this. But we will put... Oh, the windows are on the bottom? Really? Oh, you know what? This isn't going to be here. There we go. So yeah, so then we'll take those. And then we'll just go up one more. And just take this right off. And I need more of these, but essentially we'll do this. Yes, that feels like a better scale. Good call. Thank you. Was that pineapple? Yeah, thank you, pineapple. Appreciate it. Logs and wood and things. Hello in the past. Nice. How's the future? Has your third arcade cabinet? Has the second one arrived, Alistair? Which one arrived? That's a cool sunset. Which one arrived? Was it the Miss Pac-Man? For those of you that don't know, Alistair has picked up a couple of home arcade cabinets. He talked about them on episode 383, Alistair, of the Citadel Cafe podcast. From November 26th or 27th. Second arrived today. Oh, cool. Nice. I think I want to do slabs here. You can't really see them from here, but it'll matter from elsewhere in the city where you're higher. But I want to keep this really simple, you know? Plus, if we put flags up there, it'll look cool. We might have it like a solid block at the top. Okay, so that's the height that I think I want this. Let's just change this back on this side. So we'll put that there, and then this goes to here. All right, so use your imagination. Do we like this kind of opening? which has a flatter top, or do we like this kind of opening? And I guess for context, we'll just... That's the middle. So like cover half of your screen. Like, is this arch better or is this arch better? I think I'm leaning this way. How long do you spend planning builds before you build them in survival? None. This is the process. This is the process. See, I'm thinking left side. Side right says I guess it feels a little sturdier, doesn't it? I just like how in this it's not like it's like a squarish arch. It's not like a perfect circle, you know? Or what one would think of as a traditional arch. Because yeah, if we made this any, well, one thing I could try. Just to reduce it a little bit. Right, Zero Fox? This is my problem. Oh yeah, that's a no for that. No on the slab. We definitely want to have at least one stair in the corner. All right, what does this look like if I widen it up again? Stair goes here. I'm wondering if it's going to look weak. If it looks weak, then we might not do it. That does feel a little bit big, doesn't it? Fill this wall in just to kind of like complete the picture. This is the right kind of arch. I think I'm just stuck with, I've built it small enough that we have to reduce it. Because the picture, I feel like we'd be better off with this slightly. Well, also, it's not the same. It's not symmetrical. Like the center of the... That's interesting. I never even noticed that. It's thicker over here. Maybe that's the solution, is that we don't do one or the other. We do both. Something's missing. Stair, full block. Stair, full block. Oh, this has to be a stair. Then unfortunately it's a too wide center. So it works for the design, but it doesn't work in Minecraft very well. Because I don't want this to be a too wide center. But that's a really good shape, unfortunately. Like that's closest to what I think we could do. But we'll bring this side in again. Welcome to Back and Forth with Joel in Minecraft. But I mean, like, this is how it's done, right? Like, you just... It's faster and creative, obviously, but it's not as fun to share with you folks. I just need to get some extra blocks here. Hold on. Haha, CJ, well played. Well played. You are not wrong. See, I like that there's just the one slab distance there. I prefer that. Yeah, I guess we go with this. Plus, you got to remember, this is going to be pretty thick in here. Probably 3? I think I'd planned for it to be 3 thick. Maybe 5. Maybe 5. I did, yeah. So we can just kind of like thicken this up a bit. So hopefully this won't look too small. I find too that's important. Once you add the depth to the wall, it can feel either too small or too big. We'll add texture to this later too. This is not the final look of it. Oh yeah, that doesn't make it look too small. Just makes it look sturdy. Okay. I love that we can actually do this without getting up on scaffolding. That's nice. If I can figure out how to place blocks. Yeah. Anybody else make jump noises when they play Minecraft? I mean, I think it's part of streaming, but it's also something I do. Definitely don't do it out loud on my own, but I definitely think it. Definitely. Yeah, I will make ouch noises. Minecraft has this wonderful thing where it really is something that makes you feel like what you just did broke your ankles. You know, when you fall off of something, it's rough. Now, I don't know if this is going to be cobble. It's probably going to be a mix of something. But we're just using cobble for now because it's what I have a lot of. The next thing is going to be changing this tower. Oops. Not sure if you've talked about this or if it's the right time, but do you have any tips on getting started into podcasting? We haven't talked about it right now, but I have to take a break. But well, don't forget that. Hold that thought. We will get into that when I get back. We might have to rethink this. I think we might have to do something a little bit more sturdy looking in there, but I think that's good. I think that's a good start. We'll have again more texture and stuff here. I feel like that's actually not so bad. We can get away with that, I think. What I need to do now is, I think, push this. I don't like how close this little hill is to the door. I feel like this should be at least back here. So yeah, probably like around here. Yep. Okay. So I need to take a short break. When I come back, we'll talk about podcasting. And someone said something about this being their favorite. Oh, it's CJ. Hold on. Yeah. Nope. Yes, I agree, CJ. Thanks very much. That's very nice of you to say. Yeah, I like this part of the streams. I don't want to design something. Well, one, I don't want to build something twice, which means I don't want to build the whole thing in creative and then redo it on stream. But I like going through the process. I like having a hive mind in a chat full of fun Minecraft folks that, you know, when I ask are just like left, right. I mean, all that kind of stuff. So having feedback from the chat is good, but also it's just, I like the iterative process. That's what I like about Minecraft. So give me about 5 or 6 minutes, folks. I will be right back. All right. We can keep on trucking here. Actually, before I fly right over there, one of the things I wanted to do, there's lots of bad guys. Oh no. I'm gonna hide down here. Okay. Crisis averted. Something that I'm picking up a lot in these headphones is my own breath, which I don't think comes across on stream. I would hope that some of you or one of you would at least say, like, Joel, you're breathing into the microphone. Please don't. At some point. Cool. Cosmic would tell me. Okay, great. I can hear it. Oh, Pineapple Princess. You wanted to know about podcasting stuff, and Alistair just reminded me. Yeah. What we always say when Johnny and I are asked, or when other people ask me, I'll say the same thing that we say to like people that want to do YouTube stuff. Get a good microphone. It doesn't have to be expensive, but I don't care what you have to say. If you are really hard to understand and blown out on stream or on podcast, I'm probably not going to listen. It doesn't matter who it is. It's really important. It doesn't have to be expensive, and it doesn't have to be something that you buy right away in terms of like a fancy microphone, but like make sure that whatever it is you're using, whether it's a $20 or a $30 or something, just make sure that that it's something that gives you clean, crisp audio and doesn't sound like you're on a room mic. This Enderman is freaking me out. Oh. Yeah, so this is going to be very, very different here. Let's put some of this dirt and sand and stuff away. Do. Yeah, so I like this kind of like approach at this height better. I don't necessarily want to get rid of this hill, but I think maybe what we do is we grab a little bit more grass. I'm gonna pick this stuff up anyway. Audio Technica, good starter mics for $100 or less. Yep. I use a blue microphone. I use a Yeti, and it's about $150 Canadian. But keep in mind, I bought it 8 years ago. No, 9 years ago. And it still does just fine. Right, I'm using it here. I move it back and forth from my Mac to my PC when I'm streaming. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna... We might not keep this quite this high, but we'll see. I'm thinking over here what we might do. If I look at this, I wish I could turn this map around sometimes to like have it face the same way that I'm facing, but I think I might bring this across almost in a straight line. I think I'd rather curve it the other way. So we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, I think I might want to actually do this. Oh, that might not be the right angle, but yeah, we might have to change it over here. Yeah, this might have to change over here, but I think I like this better, coming across like this. But I think even right here, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, do this. And we'll see if that sort of feels a little bit better. Fill this in. Because maybe the road is like raised a bit. Who knows? I think maybe... I wish coarse dirt was just a little bit cheaper. I would just double up on it, but it's nice to get some of this back. This is the tedious part of doing all this, but in the end, it can be quite rewarding. More grass needed. Most people I've watched talk to have Yeti mics, so I was already learning down the path, leading down that path. I used to use GarageBand, but then I found it started to move away from being very friendly for podcasting, despite the fact that that's what it was designed for, I think. But I use Premiere not because it's a good audio editor. I mean, it's fine for podcasting, and you have all the same kind of tools that you'd have available in Audition, but For me, it's because I export the podcast to YouTube as well. And so what that means is that if I edit it once in Premiere, all I have to do is add the show art and export again from Premiere as a video, and bam, done. So it saves me a lot of time. You guys are in the way. Beat it. I really am fed up with these traders. It drives me crazy. At least he's invisible. Mara Jade Shadow, subscribed to Tier 1. That's 2 months in a row. Currently on a 2-month streak. Thank you very much, Mara Jade. Appreciate that. Beat it. Doesn't seem to listen, does he? Alright, that should be enough to get kind of like a feeling. Yeah, I know we can turn them off, but we've got them for trading, and I'm not the only person on the server, right? So I don't want to ruin it for anybody else. I don't know if I like that there. We might just lower this whole place. It goes up, and then it goes back down. It's not bad. And going up would give you more of a view of the texture of stuff. Don't hate it. And the crossroads is probably going to be like right here, because I want to have another road going off this way. It would make sense to send it kind of like in that kind of a direction. I feel like right outside this town there'd be like a crossroads of like, go this way to this bridge and go this way west to whatever kingdom and stuff. So I think we'll leave it there for now. It's a nice thing about doing big projects. You can kind of bop over and do a little bit on one and then do a little bit on another. Something I'm thinking about here now in terms of scale, the next thing to do is, let's take a look at this again. By the way, do you folks find it handy to have the reference in the top left hand corner? I try to approximate the same size as the mini-map. It's not quite the same size because it would be too small. But okay, so the ridge line of that roof is roughly the same height as this. So we want that to be, well, maybe a little bit higher. 1 block higher max, right? That's what I'm seeing. 1 block higher max. And we are currently, we're not too far off, actually. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Yeah, I'm not going to copy it exactly. Like, I'm kind of using it as like an inspirational thing. And this is, I've made this incorrect. This is 2 blocks, a 2-block center, and I do not want that. I do not want that at all. I think maybe the thing to tackle is going to be this other tower first to give us that kind of scale. So let's take a look at that. It's a round tower, which we obviously can't do. Perfectly round. It has a wider base though, which I like. So that looks like it's probably, would you say 5 wide? Should get these for Cosmic. Actually, I quite like the daisies in Minecraft. All right, so if that's 5 wide, where would we attach it to? There's a bit of a gap. Maybe this is where we need to add an extra bit so that this is still centered. But maybe there's like an extra bit of the walkway there. Like what if we had this here? And then it would go out from there. So it would be like... Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, did I do that right? Maybe we have to make this 7 wide. In order for it to look right. So 1, 2, 3, and then there. It's probably the best way to get a sort of round looking. Did I answer all your questions about podcasting, Pineapple Princess? Feel free to ask more. Like, it's better to have specific questions sometimes because it's hard to know where people want to go with it. In terms of like getting a successful podcast, you can take a look at 2 very different shows that I do. The Citadel Cafe versus the Spawn Chunks. And the Spawn Chunks, well, 1 is about the most popular video game on the planet. But 2, it's also a niche podcast. It is about one thing, Minecraft, you know, and related properties. But it's one of those things where it like the Citadel Cafe is so broad that we don't get nearly the same. Do you find it worth posting YouTube as well as podcasting feeds? 100% yes. Because it's the discoverability. The YouTube algorithm for being discovered is fantastic. I barely engage with comments. People don't tend to comment much on podcasts, but it's invaluable if you're doing about something, especially with something like Minecraft. The Spawn Chunks on YouTube really helps bring in people. They discovered the show via YouTube, and then they decide, well, I don't want to listen on YouTube. I'm going to listen on Spotify or wherever. But as a way of finding it, 100%. You know, we get a good spike in new people listening if we have like a snapshot or a Minecraft live or like a really big hashtag or something on YouTube. We'll bring in some new listeners. So we just don't want to do a video podcast. If we did, then we would take the VOD from Twitch and put it on YouTube as well. But we don't want to get into video. All right, I am stuck on this. It does get bigger at the top, so I don't want to necessarily make it any bigger than this. Maybe we can make the base bigger. I just don't know if this is far enough out. Because it's not going to, the whole wall's not going to like fit, right? Because the wall is 3 thick. Oh, it's got like an extra piece on it. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Because the thing here is that the wall is 3 wide, and it would have to connect like right there. Unless we did something else with it, where there's a whole other part here to it. And where would that attach? Not there. It would probably be over like here. should take this down. Handy that I left this here. I'll leave that there. Have scaffolding? I do. Perfect. Nope. Not perfect. Do the thing. What about for the TCC has helped there? The podcast I'm looking at doing is broad on topics. Again, it's just discoverability. So we'll bring in people like, for example, when I do like Star Trek related things, or when TCC has a specific topic, and also just, again, discoverability. You know, my name is attached to the Citadel Cafe. My name is attached to the Spawn Chunks. So if people search for Joel Duggan on YouTube, they'll discover both. So it's just about discoverability. To give you context, we average between 10,000 and 12,000 listeners a week on the Spawn Chunks, and I average between 400 and 600 downloads a week on the Citadel Cafe. And the Citadel Cafe has been around for 9 years. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, it's a little lopsided when you have a broad show versus a niche show. But that said, do what you want. Like, definitely talk about what you're going to be passionate about rather than trying to figure out what would be popular. Because, I mean, gosh, there's people out there that listen to podcasts about yarn. So, like, there's 700,000 podcasts out there. So don't try to game the system. Just do what you're passionate about, and then eventually people will come to the show for your personality, not just because it's about a topic, right? Like, I don't think people tune into the Citadel Cafe for anything other than the fact that they like myself, Megan, Brockett, and Lou, right? That's probably why. Whereas people tune into the Minecraft podcast because we talk about Minecraft. It's become a little bit more about our personalities and the fact that we do it professionally, but, you know, like we have a professional presentation in the Spawn Chunks, but it's not. It's definitely about Minecraft first and less about Johnny and I. As a primary way to come into the show. All right. I feel like that's far enough out from the wall. I don't think I want to push it out by one more block. It would maybe make it feel a little bit more round though, wouldn't it? Feels like it's about even with that, which is good. All right, what would this look like if I just did this? Yeah, that starts to feel too far forward, doesn't it? Makes sense. Thanks for this. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, to really start a podcast, all you need is an RSS feed. You don't even need a website. You just need access to an RSS feed, which I believe you would have with a Google account. Google, I think, provides people with an RSS feed with a Gmail account. People do podcasts from Tumblr. Really, I think this is distracting sheep. Oh, I messed up here. Yes, I think I prefer that. I think I prefer that, unless I want to move it over by one. But I think this is probably the best way to go, because we can add like stairs and stuff to this to make it feel more chunky. Around the bottom here, we can do stuff like this. And that'll help set it off a little bit. Okay, not going to do that right now, but yeah, I think that'll, planning for the future, I think that will work. Now it does go kind of straight up, and I might take it in a little bit. We'll see. But we're going to use the stone, I think. And we're just going to go straight up for now. I will probably end up rebuilding this a couple times, but live here on stream, I want to kind of get at least the facade of everything done. Now, where? So below this, it switches to wood. Probably here. Now, I'm not sure how we're going to do this exactly, but we'll kind of go from this kind of angle. I think I did this first on the other stream as well. I just kind of quickly brought in some different materials. Back to stone for probably 2 blocks. Feels pretty fat, doesn't it? Like, I might have to make this smaller. See, from now on, I think I'll just do the front half. And then it goes out and up. Guess we'll keep it there. And we'll decide if this is looking too ginormous. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I think I have to reduce the size of this. I think it's too big. I think this should be, I like kind of where it is, but I think we have to cut this back here. Because I really want this to feel like an asymmetrical building. And because it goes out fatter at the top, I think we're kind of stuck here. Sounds like discoverability is key. Yeah, no, it really is. Yeah, that's going to be better. It'll be better that way. Do we want to... We might have to bump it over one. Oi, that's going to be kind of a pain. No, we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. Thanks for the follow, Quiet Kills. Oops, I am not watching where I'm going. All right, take this out here. Again, we're just going to do the front. That. Ooh. And how does this go out? Oh, it's above the wall that it goes out. Okay. So it has to be here. I was just one block off. Need more stairs. Yeah, I would say with trying to get the podcast out there, like, especially if you're already part of another community, like if it's a podcast about tabletop gaming, or if it's a podcast about, or will encompass those kind of things. That's the other thing too. If you have plans to be more of a broad topic, it might help you to just focus on some sort of subcategory or a specific one of the topics you want to cover. Maybe cover that for a little while first, and then start to get more broad, because then people will come in for the topic and then stay for you. Right, so this is going to continue over. I have these. That doesn't go there. Don't know what's going to go here. This is that, which means, oh no, this doesn't go there at all. See, I can take this straight in, which is fine. I wonder if this would look okay if we went down here and did this. I don't know. Without getting into too much detail, it will be around how to move forward in life after trauma, self-care routines, mental health education, to name a few. So that sounds interesting. I think you'd have to, I mean, depending on what your profession is, you'd have to be careful that you're not dealing out advice to people, you know, outside of, I don't know, whatever that might be. Like, I always hesitate to talk about that kind of stuff because I'm not in that field. Yeah, that does have to go higher, doesn't it? Crap. And the wood is going to be 2 layers thick. Okay. Think I know what I can do there. Probably going to use the stripped spruce. I'm kind of designing and not texturing. Oh, are we out of spruce? Well, out of in the current shulker farm. Hold on. Well, we're getting pretty low. Okay. Spruce saplings. Oh, these are going to grow podzol. Well, let's put them somewhere where we think we're going to rip stuff up anyway. So that way they'll just grow on their own. Should have dumped the flowers when I had a chance. Would be bringing in professionals when topics warranted, but really just to give myself a few friends an outlet to share things we're passionate about. Cool. Well, if you're passionate about it, then that's good. You're probably more, I mean, you're quite knowledgeable about it then. I don't want to sound like I'm discouraging at all. I just want to kind of make you aware of the challenges that you might be facing, because it sounds like a great idea. Okay. Right. We might end up using dark oak for this. What does dark oak look like? Like strip dark oak, I mean. Because I'd be okay with switching the palette up from all that kind of stuff. I think this might be better. So we're going to go up a block here. So this will be some sort of, not that stone, this here is either going to be stripped spruce or stripped oak, dark oak. I think I do like the spruce better. It has a little bit more of a worn down texture to it. And then this is going to go up too. And then this would go here like this. Oh, I didn't bring any slabs. Switch these back. Oops. Gee, Hunter Anderson. Hello, how's it going? Appreciate all the advice. Don't be surprised if I hit you up on Discord in the future. Please do. Or email. If you really want to get a response from me, then an email would be the best way. I do check the Discord, but sometimes my email is like my to-do list. Ask Dwayne. Dwayne knows. Oops. But I'm glad that you're interested in podcasting. It's kind of cool that I've been at this for a while now, that people are coming to me for advice for podcasting. It's quite cool. Cannot complain. Now, I've only got a few more minutes. I feel like we can do... I guess it's 3 for height. But I think what we need to do is have that go to there. And then I don't know if I want to make it more squarish or whether we do it this way. And again, these are placeholder blocks. This is probably going to be something else. You know, that might not be so bad. The only alternative I can think of would be to have the pillars here. No, I missed. So the alternative would be to shake these out and put them here. Is that on top? Yeah, it is. And then this would be that. I think I like it the other way around. What do you folks think? glad I caught you, Dwayne. That's funny. Let's lower this. Yeah, I think I prefer them in the corners. We may even move these so that they're in the corners. Rabelais, subscribe with Prime for 12 months in a row, unlocking the Space Keystone badge. Thanks very much, Rabelais. I know you're already in the Discord chat, but anybody else that's wondering, if you use your Twitch Prime, your Tier 1 gaming, Tier 1 sub, or your membership on Patreon, which is at patreon.com/JoelDuggan, you can join the Discord. While you're on Patreon, you can check out this, the patron server too. Sub hype 12 months, woo! Yeah, so what do we think? Pillars in the middle like that, I think, or pillars the way I had them a second ago. It's a pretty octagonal tower, isn't it? It's not very round. At the top there. That's why I think I prefer them on the corners there. And I don't know if they're going to stay a stripped oak. I'm just kind of using what I have for now. Wrong way. All right, so back to this one. Trees. Yeah, I think I prefer that. We'll do something else with that piece, like right there. We'll fix that. Did you draw that picture? No, I did not. Ginger has just tossed you a link, I think. No, Cosmic did. Cosmic tossed you a link in the chat. It's by Mule Kim, I think, is the name of the artist. They're really talented. It's a great little painting. All right, so before I get carried away with that side, I want to go back up and work on this side. And we'll fix this. Probably end up doing something like this. Okay. Whoa, no, stop it. I know. Oh, okay. So this is the same height, so it does the exact same thing here. It just wraps around. So this would actually be going this way. So maybe it would be thicker. Whoa! Elytra did not activate. I kind of want that to come forward too, instead of just the one. How does that look? Oops. Because then we would have another log. Actually, do I have? I do. Something like that. Where did that go? Oh well. Yeah, I think that works. And then it just turns, makes a right-hand corner. We can do that here. Like I said, this whole thing here was just a quick spitball, so it's going to have to change anyway, which is good because we'll get all this material back. I mean, less about the cobblestone, but more about like the wood and stuff. All right, so this would continue on that way. I guess with wood. Yeah, that feels about right. And it is 1 block higher, I would say, than the roof of this. So this will go up by 3. We should put a scaffolding bit over here. What do I not need here? I don't think I need these slabs or those stairs. I do need a lot more of these stone bricks, though. And wow, cobblestone. Glad I checked. I don't need the dark oak. That's better. So we'll put another one of these like permanent inside ladders for now. Right in here. Let's put it right in here. So this is going to be much taller on this side. And what else would we do on top of this that would look cool? I guess we would do another one of these spruce jobs. Yeah. That sort of works. I might have to do something like trapdoors or something just to kind of make it feel a little bit more like it has more depth. Because if I did that and then continued the beam out the top, it would look better. Because if this was here and we had trapdoors on the outside, I mean, then of course it doesn't matter what. Nope. I want to go. Yeah, if we had trapdoors here. Then it gives a nice little ridge. I'm really glad that everyone's enjoying these streams. There's been quite a few new people in the chat the last little while, and it's really cool. Yeah, obviously that would be stripped. We'd strip that out. Wow, that's gonna be a big tower. At least 1 block there. And then 3, I would say. So 1, 1, 3, 6, 9. So it's 11. I think that's the original size. You farm your wood manually? Yep, I do. It's actually pretty straightforward. What the quickest way to do it is to have like capped tree farms. So like it only grows so much, you know, like so high, so it makes it easy to take down. You don't have to jump around. This was just me needing some quick spruce for the stream. So we'll take this across. I've always wanted to have like a TNT. The problem was we don't have TNT dupers on the Citadel. So when you get into doing stuff like, I guess we don't have to do that if we're putting a trapdoor over, do we? Oh well. So let's do one there, one of those, then 3, then one of these, then one of these. And really, like, we're going to use this stuff no matter what. See if that looks wide enough. Haven't used any TNT duper yet. I feel, yeah, it sort of feels a little cheaty. Don't like destroying deserts for TNT. I wish that we could do something where we could get sand renewable. See, what I would do on the Citadel before I started using TNT dupers, I would make drowned or some other or what are they called? Husks. I would make husks drop sand so that you'd have to create some, like, I don't know, elaborate mob farm to get sand. And I would do it that way. Because we have a creeper farm, we would have a husk farm, and then we would get TNT that way. And that's how I would modify Minecraft to get sand. Not I wouldn't use a TNT duper. I would prefer to do it that way. So that is the wrong type of thing, but we might have to lower that by a block. Otherwise, it's just going to be massive. What I wanted to get, though, was the ridge line for this roof and the fact that it starts underneath. Okay. So I'm going to have to pick this up tomorrow, Saturday. I stream most weekends. I have to go for now. But I think we did pretty well. I think we did pretty well. Let's go take a look and see where the wheat has got us to. I'm using temporary blocks for now. Quiet kills. I'll change it to something else later. Drath does it with the husk farm. Okay, cool. That's good to know. So earlier today, we planted in some wheat. It's obviously not grown up very fast because it's not hydrated soil, but I think that will eventually look pretty cool once we have more wheat up there. I might even AFK just to kind of get that up and going. And then we now can see what this looks like from a distance. Now that we've got this gate kind of coming together. And I think that's good. I don't think it looks too big. You know, like I think it looks like, oh, there's a major build over this way. And then once we start getting closer, you'll understand that it just starts to get clearer and clearer. If you've enjoyed this, we've been talking a lot about podcasting. That's because I am a professional podcaster. I do the Spawn Chunks, all about Minecraft, with Pixel Riffs. And that comes out every Monday. We'll be talking about the new Snapshot this Monday, with a special guest, by the way. Tease, tease, tease. You can also listen to the Citadel Cafe, which will be coming out probably tomorrow. I have some editing and stuff to do. And that'll be out later on tomorrow. Megan and I talked about a bunch of different stuff, including Alita Battle Angel, the movie. So that'll be fun. If you've enjoyed this stream, please leave a follow before you take off. You'll get notified when I go live, which will be tomorrow, usually around 1 p.m. Atlantic. No, 1 p.m. Eastern, give or take. But people in my Discord get a heads up first as to when I go live. So you can join that by going to patreon.com/JoelDuggan, by using your Prime Gaming sub, or by using a Tier 1 sub right here on the channel. All of those roads will lead to my Discord. And you can hang out all week long, talk about Minecraft, other nerdy stuff, podcasting, whatnot. Pineapple Princess, please toss your questions either in there or send them to me via email about podcasting. Be happy to help you out. And hopefully everyone will have a good time in the Discord. I will see you folks tomorrow. I will try to pass you on to somebody playing Minecraft, but I don't know who's live right now. So we will see what's up. Until then, take it easy. Have a good Friday night. See you folks later. We haven't raided Cub in a while. Let's raid Cub Fan. Everybody pile on in. You should be familiar with Cub. Have a good evening. Be kind. Tell Cub I said hello.